Guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I want to talk a little bit about incorporating aromatherapy with tarot. I have a reading that I do in my shop called Aromatherapy Tarot, and what I do is it's mostly goal oriented. So it's somebody looking to achieve a certain outcome, and those are the questions that it's for. So like if somebody were looking to allow more self-love into their lives, or they were looking to open themselves up to, potential romance, or they were looking to, let's say, maybe, making a career switch or something like that. Then they would come to me with, a question for the aromatherapy tarot. And so then what that is I do a little mini reading, and they get that reading. And then depending on the cards that were within the reading, those cards determine the aromatherapy spray that I make for them, or oil. Let me give you an example. So I use a majors only deck. Like this is one of my majors only. It was actually free online that you can print out, the Lisa Frank tarot, which I thought was like super cool. You don't have to use a majors only deck. Obviously you can use tarot cards. Just make sure that you bust out the major arcana, or at least this is how I do it for my aromatherapy readings. So let's say, I pull multiple cards, whatever they may be, or more cards depending on the question. But each of the cards has a particular essential oil connected to it. And I happen to have quite a few essential oils here at my house. What you could do, if you were wanting to do something very similar, you could think of the planetary association with each of the cards, and then think what type of essential oil might go with that planetary connection. Or you could just go with intuition. So, for the Hanged Man, what do you think of scent-wise when you think of the Hanged Man? You might want to write down qualities that the Hanged Man has, or keywords that go along with it, and then you might look into your essential oil collection and decide which of those keywords might best fit that essential oil. So for me, I mix up my top notes, my bases, and my middle notes, kind of depending on where the person would like to end up. Usually I like the outcome to be the top note, because since that is the lightest note, and that is the note that usually comes out after the other notes have evaporated, because I like to play with scent and things like that. I want that to be the lingering scent that the person has once they spray their spray, or they put their oil on their wrists, or whatever it may be, that they are reminded of that outcome. So for me, it's all about not only taking a tarot reading and then, ingesting that, but making that reading last. So for me, I tend to make very physical associations with, my readings. I like to be reminded of my readings, not just watching the video over and over again, or, sometimes I want a physical reminder of that. And for me, scent is a huge reminder. Like I have mentioned before that sometimes I, will smell a very particular thing, and I am just transported back to the memory of something. So if I could, make a spray or an oil and be transported back to my tarot reading, I think that having my memory come back and back and back to this, I'm reminded on the steps I need to take in order to get to the goal, that I want at the very end. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Like I said, you could just make like a little dropper of oil. You can make a spray, something like that. But for me, I have very particular associations with my cards. But of course, you guys can do more intuitive, or basing it off of the keywords, or you can base it off of the planetary association and astrological association, so on and so forth. But I just thought that this would be something quick and fun to share with you guys, because this could be expanded too. If you wanted to create like a playlist, a musical playlist, that represents, a song for each of the major arcana, you could do that, and then, make your own little playlist depending on what your reading was. So you can take this in a variety of different directions. But for me, this really helps me with my own personal readings. And I've been doing these readings for a while, that I know that they've been helping people that, get these readings. Plus, it's like, not only do they get a video reading from me, but they have this spray, and they could spray it whenever they want or wherever they want. And, and it's just that constant reminder to help them achieve their goals. So it's not just get a reading, okay, sometimes it goes in one ear and out the other, but then you have this spray as a reminder until you basically finish the spray. And by the way, my sprays last a pretty long time, so but yeah, so anyway, I just felt like sharing this with you guys. Let me know if you have any comments or questions about this, or maybe you do something very similar, or maybe you don't even use major arcana cards. Maybe you use the entire tarot deck, or maybe you use oracle. I'm not even sure. I do know that there are essential oil oracle cards out there because I have them. So maybe you guys might do readings that way. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Making a physical connection with a reading, something to help you on a daily basis, or maybe even incorporating crystals, having a crystal for each of the major arcana, maybe keeping those crystals with you, or maybe just keeping a crystal that represents the outcome, or just the steps, or like I said, there's just so much you can do. So anyway, just wanted to pop in really fast to let you guys know about one of the reading types I have. So if you are interested in an aromatherapy tarot reading from me, just head over to kittenswaitsandtarot.com. That will take you over to my shop. I also have an Etsy shop, Kittens Waits Tarot. All those links are down below. Let me know if you have a particular goal in mind. What is that goal? And so not only would you get a awesome reading from me, but you also get a deliciously beautiful spray, which I love to make. I love to make my magical sprays. And who knows, you might get a little bit of Wally and Loki in every order, because I really can't help that. I have kittens in the house, so sorry if there's a little bit of kitten fur in everybody's order. You know what? That's magical fur. So all right, that's it for me, you guys. I will catch you later. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading for me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. Not only do I have that aromatherapy reading, but I also have many other types of readings as well. I have my room and body sprays, I have my salves, I have my bracelets that I make, I have my Travel Witch altar pendants, and my other types of ancestral altar pendants and rainbow bridge pendants. I also have my Wally's World Oracle over there, which was community created and community funded May of last year. And I have a link to my newsletter, which is absolutely free to sign up. I only hit your inbox on the 1st of every month, and that is the only time I hit your inbox, so there is no spamminess from me. But it has witchy DIYs, arts and crafts DIYs, teas that I'm drinking, crystals that I'm using, etc., etc. So if that interests you, definitely sign up. And there is a link to my Leon Mystery School. So if you're looking to expand your knowledge, expand your horizons, add more tools into your repertoire, into your toolkit, definitely check out myself and many other teachers that you will recognize from here on YouTube who are teaching classes, everything from Mayan astrology to working with the ancestors, past lives in the tarot, love spells, learning to work with crystals, learning to bridge the gap between science and crystals, and many more things. It's a 4-week course. Each course is a 4-week course. You get to meet with your instructor once a week, and it has tons of PDFs, PowerPoints, videos, audios, meditations, all kinds of good stuff. And you get a certificate of completion signed by myself and Wally and Loki at the end of every course. All right, so yeah, that's it for me. If you want to throw a little love my way so that I can create more and do more for you spiritual homies, then go ahead and join the KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot, and I will catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.